Ever wondered how a simple board with letters and numbers became a symbol of the supernatural? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll uncover secrets about Ouija boards that will make you see them in a whole new light. But first, let's dive into where it all began. Welcome to our deep dive into the captivating history of Ouija boards. Whether you're a skeptic, a believer, or just curious about their spooky allure, you're in the right place. We'll explore everything from their mysterious origins to the spine-tingling stories that made them legendary. Imagine a tool that bridges the gap between the living and the dead, sparking both fascination and fear. That's the Ouija board for you. Today we'll unravel the threads of its past, understand its purpose, and hear some jaw-dropping tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Ready to embark on this mystical journey? Let's get started. But wait, there's more. Later on, we'll reveal some surprising facts about Ouija boards that even hardcore enthusiasts might not know. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss these revelations. Before the spirits close this session, if the mysteries of the Ouija board have awakened something within you, dare to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Each click is like a whispered invitation to the other side, ensuring you remain connected to the unknown forces that linger in the shadows. Will you embrace the darkness and uncover more hidden secrets? Click now and subscribe. The story of the Ouija board begins long before it became a household name. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Greeks used various divination tools to communicate with the divine and predict the future. These early practices laid the groundwork for what would eventually evolve into the modern Ouija board. Fast forward to the late 1800s, a time when the spiritualism movement was booming. People were eager to connect with loved ones who had passed away, especially during times of great turmoil like wars and pandemics. It was in this fervent atmosphere that the concept of the Ouija board truly took shape, blending ancient mysticism with contemporary desires for connection. But how did these diverse influences converge into a single iconic tool? That's a tale of innovation, marketing genius, and a sprinkle of mystery. Stay with us, because we're about to uncover the fascinating journey from ancient rituals to the birth of the Ouija board as we know it today. Meet Charles Kennard and Elijah Bond, the dynamic duo behind the creation of the original Ouija board in 1890. These two visionary entrepreneurs saw an opportunity in the growing spiritualist movement and decided to create a tool that would allow people to communicate with the other side. Little did they know they were about to spark a phenomenon. The name Ouija itself is shrouded in intrigue, claimed to be a blend of oui, yes in French, and ja, yes in German. It was suggested by a Ouija board session participant who felt the name was divinely inspired. This clever branding helped set the stage for the board's widespread appeal, making it both accessible and enigmatic to the masses. Early marketing campaigns painted the Ouija board as a legitimate means of spiritual communication, not just a mere novelty. Advertisements highlighted its potential to connect with deceased loved ones, tapping into the collective desire for solace and answers. But behind the scenes, the board was also a brilliant business move, capitalizing on the era's fascination with the paranormal. And here's a teaser: the story doesn't end with its creation. The Ouija board's journey through time is filled with twists and turns that reveal just how powerful and controversial this simple board can be. Stay tuned to find out more. The Ouija board was born out of a powerful desire to bridge the gap between the living and the dead. During the height of the spiritualism movement, people sought comfort and answers through seances and other forms of spirit communication. The Ouija board offered a more accessible and interactive way to achieve this connection. But it wasn't just about seeking solace. The board also served as a form of entertainment, blending the mystical with the playful. Families and friends would gather around the table, intrigued by the possibility of receiving messages from beyond. It was a perfect mix of curiosity and belief, making the Ouija board a staple in many social gatherings. Moreover, the creation of the Ouija board tapped into the human fascination with the unknown and the afterlife. Whether used earnestly or for fun, the board provided a tangible way to explore mysteries that have puzzled humanity for centuries. Its dual purpose as both a serious spiritual tool and a source of amusement contributed to its enduring popularity. And here's a hint. Understanding the true reasons behind its creation will shed light on some of the most intriguing stories associated with the Ouija board. Keep watching to uncover these fascinating connections. So how exactly does one use a Ouija board? Let's break it down. The board typically features the alphabet, numbers 0 to 9, and the words yes, no, and goodbye. All you need is a planchette, that little heart-shaped tool that moves across the board. To begin, participants place their fingers lightly on the planchette. The idea is that spirits will guide the movement of the planchette to spell out messages. Questions are asked, and then everyone waits in anticipation to see where the planchette travels. It's a simple yet eerie process that relies heavily on collective intention and subconscious movements. While it might sound straightforward, the true magic or mystery lies in the subtle movements and the shared focus of the participants. Whether you believe in spirits or not, the experience can be surprisingly captivating and, dare we say, a little spooky. But here's the kicker. There's more to using a Ouija board than just moving a planchette. The techniques and etiquette behind it can significantly impact the results, leading to some truly unexpected outcomes. Curious? Let's delve deeper. Originally, the Ouija board was intended as a serious tool for spiritual communication. Spiritualists believed it could facilitate genuine contact with the deceased, offering comfort and answers to those grieving. It was seen as a legitimate method to bridge the earthly and the ethereal. However, over time, the board's use expanded beyond its original purpose. It became a popular form of entertainment, a party game for those seeking thrills and chills. Friends and families would gather to see if they could summon spirits, turning what was once a solemn ritual into a fun, albeit spooky, activity. The line between serious spiritual practice and playful curiosity became delightfully blurred. This duality of use highlights the Ouija board's versatility and the varied motivations of its users. Whether seeking profound connections or just a good scare, the board has something for everyone. Different cultures and societies have their own takes on it, adding layers of complexity to its global reputation. And guess what? Some of the most famous stories involving Ouija boards stem from this very mix of serious intent and playful experimentation. Ready to hear some jaw-dropping tales? Let's move on. Why do people flock to Ouija boards? The reasons are as diverse as the users themselves. For many, it's the sheer curiosity and fascination with the supernatural that draws them in. There's something undeniably intriguing about the possibility of communicating with the unknown. Grief and loss also play a significant role. In times of sorrow, the Ouija board offers a glimmer of hope to connect with departed loved ones, providing comfort and a sense of closure. It's a heartfelt way to keep their memories alive and feel their presence once more. But let's not forget the entertainment factor. Gathering around a Ouija board can be a thrilling social activity, adding a dash of mystery and excitement to any gathering. It's a fun way to bond, share stories, and maybe even get a few chills down your spine. Plus, who doesn't love a good ghost story now and then? On top of that, some individuals believe that using a Ouija board can grant personal insights or unlock hidden knowledge. Whether it's for self-discovery or tapping into deeper truths, the board holds a unique allure for those seeking more than just surface-level answers. But here's a twist. The motivations behind using Ouija boards can sometimes lead to unexpected and astonishing experiences. What happens when intention meets the unknown? Let's explore some of the most famous stories that illustrate this perfectly. Thinking of getting your own Ouija board? You're in luck. These mystical tools are surprisingly easy to find. From traditional toy stores to specialized metaphysical shops, you can purchase a board that suits your style and intent. Online marketplaces like Amazon and eBay also offer a wide variety of Ouija boards, ranging from classic designs to custom, artist-crafted versions. Whether you prefer the vintage look or something more modern, there's something for everyone with just a few clicks. Plus, shipping brings the mystery right to your doorstep. Feeling crafty? Why not make your own homemade Ouija board? There are plenty of printable templates and DIY guides available online, allowing you to personalize your board and add a unique touch. It's a fun project that can make your spiritual experience even more special. But before you make a purchase or start crafting, it's worth considering the legal and ethical aspects. While Ouija boards are generally legal to own, some cultures and religions may have strong opinions about their use. It's always good to be respectful and aware of the diverse perspectives surrounding these enigmatic boards. And guess what? The way you acquire your Ouija board can sometimes influence your experience with it. Intrigued? Let's move on to some of the most famous stories where Ouija boards took center stage. The Ouija board has been at the heart of some truly spine-chilling stories over the years. Take the Enfield poltergeist case from the 1980s, where a Ouija board was allegedly used to communicate with restless spirits, leading to intense paranormal activity that baffled investigators. Another infamous tale is the haunting of Borley Rectory, often dubbed the most haunted house in England. Residents reported eerie messages and unexplained phenomena during Ouija board sessions, adding to the house's notorious reputation. It's stories like these that cement the Ouija board's place in paranormal lore. Hollywood hasn't been immune to the Ouija board's allure either. From blockbuster movies like Ouija to numerous references in TV shows and books, the board has become a cultural icon, symbolizing the thin veil between our world and the supernatural. Even celebrities have dabbled with it, sharing their own eerie encounters. But it's not just about the big names and famous cases. Everyday people have shared personal accounts of their experiences, some terrifying and others inexplicably profound. These stories continue to fuel the fascination and fear surrounding Ouija boards, making them a timeless subject of intrigue. And here's a surprise. Some of the most intriguing stories have unexpected twists that you won't believe until the end. Ready to hear more? Let's dive into the controversies that surround these enigmatic boards. Not everyone is a fan of the Ouija board, and for good reason. Skeptics argue that the movements of the planchette are purely the result of the ideomotor effect, that is, unconscious muscle movements by the participants. It's a fascinating psychological phenomenon that explains how belief and expectation can influence outcomes. Religious and cultural opposition is another major area of controversy. Many religious groups view the Ouija board as a tool for dark forces, warning against its use and labeling it as dangerous. These perspectives add another layer of complexity to the board's reputation, fueling both fear and defiance among users. Safety concerns also come into play. There have been reports of negative psychological impacts where users experience anxiety, paranoia, or other mental health issues after using the board. While these cases are rare, they highlight the potential risks associated with delving into the unknown. But here's the kicker. Despite the criticisms, the Ouija board continues to thrive, sparking debates and discussions about its true nature. What makes it so enduringly popular despite the controversies? The answer might surprise you, and it's all tied to its mysterious allure. Stay with us as we explore the modern-day evolution of the Ouija board. In today's digital age, the Ouija board has evolved in fascinating ways. Virtual and app-based Ouija boards allow users to connect with spirits without needing a physical board. These digital versions bring the mysterious experience to your fingertips, making it more accessible than ever. Modern spiritual practices have also embraced the Ouija board, integrating it into a variety of rituals and ceremonies. From New Age gatherings to contemporary seances, the board remains a versatile tool for those seeking deeper spiritual connections. Its adaptability ensures it stays relevant in an ever-changing world. The popularity of Ouija boards has seen a resurgence, especially with their prominent place in pop culture. Social media platforms are buzzing with stories, memes, and live sessions featuring Ouija board interactions. This renewed interest is fueled by both nostalgia and a continuous fascination with the paranormal. But here's something you might not expect. The integration of technology has opened up new possibilities and questions about the future of Ouija boards. How will advancements in artificial intelligence and virtual reality shape the way we communicate with the beyond? The answers are still unfolding, and it's an exciting frontier to watch. And as we approach the end of our journey, remember that the story of the Ouija board is far from over. The mysteries and possibilities are endless, keeping us hooked and curious for generations to come. As we peel back the layers of history, culture, and mystery surrounding the Ouija board, we uncover its origins in the 19th century spiritualist movement, its evolution through the ages, and its enduring appeal. The Ouija board has transitioned from a parlor game to a tool for spiritual communication, captivating generations. Its true power lies not just in its ability to connect with the supernatural, but in the way it reflects our deepest desires and fears. Whether seen as a genuine conduit to the beyond or a fascinating psychological tool, the Ouija board remains a symbol of our quest to understand the unknown. Its history is rich with stories of intrigue, skepticism, and belief. And as we conclude this journey, we recognize the Ouija board's place in our cultural and spiritual landscape. Thank you for joining us on this enigmatic journey.